Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we finished up in the underground caverns beneath the chapel and then took ourselves a nice, well-deserved long rest. And now,
open the bloody gate!
This is definitely not where I wanted to be.
Gets in. Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Oh no,
What's
goblins.
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
That's not a goblin.
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon!
Ouch.
No!
Shit! Form a line!
Interesting. We're not in the initiative yet. Alright, well in that case, we're going to go attackers, unseen attackers, and get a lovely sneak attack in, obviously. Alright,
No escaping the
now we're in the initiative. Oh no, two of us are.
Don't mind me.
Man, they really aren't paying a lot of attention out there, are they?
Grave mistake. Get me up, would you?
And Gale, you want to get in on this?
I strike with precision. Eat this!
Did we just kill our friend?
Ignis!
No, we hit the Goblin Brawler. The human's asleep. Normally, I do this fight from up on this rock, but we're just gonna have to make it work. Action Surge, second action. Solid hit. Right, we are up. We have 8 extra HP thanks to the rally cry from the horn that was blown. Where are we best going to be able to help is the big question. Reckon we could scare off one of these big guys.
May the gods take you first.
Alright, they got hit, but they made their saving throw. Or I guess it was probably damage for half with the saving throw, unfortunately. Right, Shadowheart is up.
Got to press on.
Goblin Booyag. Goblin Tracker. Goblin Tracker. Goblin Boss. Let's see. I wish I could make this whole thing wider, but I don't know that I can anymore. I should really sort out all these spells, shouldn't I? Guiding Bolt. Probably not worth it on any of these that have 7 HP. Let's go after Booyah. Can I have line of sight? Right, can I have line of sight, please? Thank you. Oh, very dead. Excellent work. Ah, we lost one of the troop. Right.
Let's light them up.
Gale's up. We could kill a bunch of them with just a magic missile. If we had good magic missiles, we'd be able to do a lot more, but The other option would be a witch bolt to one of the big guys and try and maintain that concentration for a turn. Right, so we're now concentrating on that spell. If we can still be concentrating on it next turn,
The dance macabre.
then we can automatically inflict 1d12 more damage. Let's try for a... Ah, we can't do a sneak attack there. There's no one else engaged. It's just going to be a regular ranged attack then. Let's go after the boss. Big whiff.
Tormentum.
Magic missile doing good work down there. They're getting their own action surges in. And they have inflicted Bane. There's Will. And some Arms of Hadar. AoE damage around their person.
On my way.
Let's see. Let's try after this one up here, shall we? The disadvantage on... Oh, it's just its next attack roll.
Away, I'm stench.
Right, they have disadvantage on their next attack. Where are they going? Just over there because they can, I suppose. Right, can we do 5 damage? Do we have anything worth attempting to throw? Throw a dagger or a javelin. It's not gone well. Right, so Gale gets an extra option somewhere, or he should have it. There it is. Activate Witch Bolt. Activate the arc connecting you with your target to deal 1d12 lightning damage. We do not have to roll an attack roll here. It will just happen. So our concentration is broken. The spell is over. But better than having to cast 2 spells to do a d12 of damage each time. Right, can we sneak attack that one because they're engaged with an ally of us? Yes. There is enough XP for 3rd level. We'll worry about that when we finish this fight. Another dead to magic missiles. More Arms of Hadar over there. It's a shame one of them died, because I think they were the only casualty on our side.
Another step forward.
Right. What do we fancy here?
Listen up! Cuckold courting curmudgeon!
Now, that is an insult. It's not often you hear video games using the word cuckold. Alright, give me a Sacred Flame over here. Man, they always make the saves, don't they?
Take this!
Oh, massive firebolt to finish.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Where is the bastard?
Alright, so it's stealing if we try and take anything from the corpses of these folks. But
Way from Waterdeep.
we can certainly take things from the corpses of the goblins. So a Scroll of Magic Missile is certainly a nice to have. Nothing on the walk itself. And then I'm expecting a lot of these folks to just have a bunch of short bows and the like. Speaking of which, we should outfit Shadowheart with a ranged weapon. That would do us some good, I'm sure. And some Gloves of Power. One for another time. Let's send that to Shadowheart. I'm sure she can accommodate its size. Or can you take a short bow? Not proficient, so You might be able to attack with it, but it's not much point in doing so. Whereas Shadowheart is proficient, so that's good. So with that looting done, we can stand here at the gates. Are we all here? Are we missing someone? Astarion?
Well, hello.
You don't fancy being part of the
Step
group?
quick.
Alright, so let's get ourselves up to level 3.
Back home will ever believe this.
Let's do the Bard last, because the Bard is the one I know least about. There's the level up button up the top. So we have raised to level 3. Our hit point maximum is 20. We gain a first level spell slot and 2 second level spell slots. We also get to select 2 spells to add to our spell book. Question is, what? I do like a Cloud of Daggers. That's a fun one. Chromatic Orb, also interesting. It's hard trying to balance just taking all the things that do damage versus things that might be a bit more interesting, but I will take Shatter for some at-range AoE. And then, what else? I wish there was more we could do with Enlarge Reduce, but I'm not sure that there's going to be that many good uses for it. Chromatic Orb, level 1 Evocation, Hurl a Sphere of Energy, Misty Step. Let's take Invisibility. That might be fun to use, and then we can change our prepared spells. Fog Cloud I'm never interested in. Take Shatter, thanks. We definitely didn't increase our AC with Mage Armor before this fight, did I? And let's take Invisibility there. Nothing else to change. Then Astarion. Let's get you up to level 3.
I could get used to this.
So we have a choice, Arcane Trickster or Thief. Thief gets an extra bonus action and the Mage Hand cantrip that is invisible. But I think we're just going to go Arcane Trickster because we want to have a whole bunch more options with regards to our spell casting and the like. So we still get Mage Hand cantrip, but we get to pick 2 others. Now, we're almost always going to want to be attacking with a weapon for sneak attack. So it's not so important that we have damage cantrips. To that regard, what do we fancy? Dancing Lights would give Gale and Lana an ability to see, although if we're going to be the ones sneaking around in the darkness, it's less important. We're not really the voice of the party either. So let's just take Chill Touch. Divine a character's defenses to give you advantage on attack rolls for 2 turns. Well, it's not the turn that you cast it, so it's the next turn, which would give us sneak attack, but I just don't think I will use it. So I'll be boring and take the damage stuff. Let's take a melee one, even though we can bonus action disengage. If we can stop a foe from taking reactions for everybody, that means sometimes our allies might be able to get away. Then 2 spells. We'll take Disguise Self for ourselves, and let's go with some Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and then we can take 1 spell from the wider pool. What do we fancy here? Why don't you have a Chromatic Orb? 3d8 thunder damage. Is that what we want? Is it really? Yeah, I mean it probably is, right? Witch Bolt's good because you can concentrate on it, but give me a Chromatic Orb. Why not? We can always change it later. Alright, so that is our cantrips and our spells for Astarion. I think we're an intelligence caster, which we might be able to do something about later to increase our stats on that. Then Shadowheart, a level 3 cleric. So we get more HP, a first level spell slot, 2 second level spell slots. We have all of these spells available to us when we prepare spells. We have our mirror image and pass without trace spells from our domain. And then we can decide what spells we're taking with us out today. I'm going to prepare Bless. I've been using it more in Solasta to good effect, so we might as well have it available here for a while. And let's try Hold Person for some emergencies. Right, that's everything here. And then lastly, we have our Bard Lana. So, through experience, you acquire new power. You gain the following traits. Our max hit points. Hit points are at 24, a first level spell slot, 2 second level spell slots. And skills with expertise. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check using either of your chosen proficiencies. So, we need to pick 2 of these. We already have history because of our gnome intelligence. So, I think we're going to go Persuasion and Deception as the voice of the party. And then subclass, you pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes to peasants' tales. Use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. Additional proficiency. Gain proficiency in Arcana, Intimidation, and Sleight of Hand. So these are locked, which people find to be probably an error. It's not really that you're going to want those 3 specifically. Cutting words. Use your wit to distract an enemy and sap its confidence. It receives a 1d6 penalty to attack rolls, ability checks, and damage dealt to them at the start of your turn. And then we get a new spell. Or we can go College of Valor. Medium armor proficiency, shield proficiency, martial weapon proficiency. Combat inspiration. Inspire an ally with your valor. They can roll a 1d6 bonus to their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. They can also choose to add 1d6 bonus to their damage using their weapon attack, or deal +4 bonus to their armor class for 1 attack. Until long rest. Now, I don't know how that's actually going to work. But I think... yeah, cutting words apparently uses a reaction, which is just not a super strong system in this game at the moment, as I understand it. Use your wit to distract a creature and sap its confidence. It receives a 1d6 penalty to attack rolls, ability checks, and damage dealt until the start of your next turn. Alright, well, we'll take this. This seems a bit more, I guess... we don't have a tank, do we? So maybe we just go College of Valor. Alright, let's do that. Because we have... like, Shadowheart is the closest thing we get to having a tank. So, let's go College of Valor. Why not? We get to add 1 spell to our spell book, but it's the first time we get to pick from 2nd level spells. So, Lesser Restoration, Cloud of Daggers, Detect Thoughts, Calm Emotions, Crown of Madness, Hold Person, Shatter, Invisibility, Phantasmal Force. Flood a creature's mind with an illusion of the last thing that attacked them. At the start of its turn, it takes 1d6 psychic damage. Each time it takes damage from another source, the damage type of Phantasmal Force changes to that damage type. For 10 turns, concentration, and it doesn't seem to get a saving throw, which is incredibly strong if it just persists. Heat metal, also of interest to me. Let's take that. And is there anything here that we're not really that invested in? Astarion has Tasha's Hideous Laughter now, so let's take that out. And we'll put in heat metal. And that is everything for us to select. Right, so here we are at level 3. I just want to see Lana's proficiencies now. So, acrobatics. I'm sorry. Oh no, we chose the other side, didn't we? We chose the proficiency in medium armor. So, if we have any medium armor, we should kit ourselves out with it. Light leather armor, nothing here. Leather armor. Did we have a shield spare, or did we see it and not take it because we didn't need it because none of us were proficient with it? So there might be a small trip back into those crypts for us ahead, but that's fine. This scroll of inflict wounds should be there. And that too. A light crossbow is 1d8 plus 2 piercing. And we're now proficient with that, so we can increase our damage there. Otherwise, we're fine. So, let's go into the Druid's Grove here and see what we can learn about what's going on in the world.
Never wanted the easy path.
Let's go in and see what we can find, as the camera can't decide whether it wants to clip over that door or not. Tell you what, whilst we're well rested and we haven't got a lack of resources, let's head on up here, because there is someone who could do with our help up here. What are the are the chevrons higher and lower on the map? I think that must be what that is, right? Right, are we running into the bug where Astarion now decides he doesn't ever want to follow the party? Because I've heard lots of people having issues with pathfinding and party tracking being somewhat of a pain in the bum. So I would really like Astarion to be up here with the rest of the party, because I want to attack somebody and I want to start with a sneak attack. So there's a bugbear up there. They are surprised. Did we hit them? We did not, annoyingly.
Time to press ahead.
Right, let's do a dissonant whisper. Try and get them frightened before they... Actually, no, we got a turn. They're surprised, so we can hold out for a second. We'll just go with a ranged attack. Possibly inflicting a gaping wound? Sure. 9, but they made the save. That's fine.
What should I do?
Shadowheart.
On I go.
This guy's got 18 HP left. Now, was this the turn that you were surprised? If so, we actually have more of a problem than I realized. That is the camera angle I wanted, for sure.
May the dice roll in my favor. Good move.
Right, 11 HP remaining.
Impero tibi.
Well, now he's a sleepy boy. She's running in fear. Now, if we could bonus action dash, we can get over here.
Time to move.
And now we can't bonus action hide. I'd like to be able to full action hide as well, but we don't get that option. But we can sneak attack melee, can we? Yeah, because they cannot perceive us. So we have advantage, and if we hit them, it'll be a crit.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
You've lost me.
You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
A mind flayer abducted me and we went straight to Avernus on its ship. We have situational advantage. Yeah, we couldn't roll much higher than that for a persuasion, could we?
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
And what is this?
It's a soul wrapped up in a terrible iron package. Don't ask whose, because I don't know. I hope it brings you better luck than it has me.
Alright, so we get a soul coin. We can pick over the corpse. She returns to sit on her rock. Poison, gold, weapons. Right, if we need to lead with the Starian to make sure he's not left behind, so be it. Let's get onto that main thoroughfare. We can have a word with the people in charge. And then next time we'll be all set for poking around the Druid's Grove a bit more.
Don't do this to me, Cannon!
Oh, Cannon's very dead. Sorry.
Tieflings. There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
If this is a Starian talking, then he would demand some payment as a rogue.
Stuff your payment. I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Oh, let's see. We have a bit of persuasion. But I think it's more fun to take a blow at the human. We don't have any strength for it, though. Oh, dear. Combat inspiration. Inspire an ally with your valor. They can roll a plus 1d6 to the next attack roll. They can also choose to add 1d6 bonus to the damage. Right, so we give that a go. 8, 7, 9, 12 is not going to do it. Let's try that one again, shall we? Oh, there you go. Smashed it.
That, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Well, I'm sure we've just made some friends.
Seems his skull isn't as thick as I thought.
I mean, it's pretty thick though, isn't it? And then we have our old mate, Aaron. As we quick save, auto save, load.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
So this is Aaron. Aaron is a trader.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
Didn't deserve
Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Let's see what you're selling,
Just some bits and
please.
bobs I no longer need.
So, as long as he has cash, we can sell all the excess stuff we don't need. Oh, I wish it would defer to the barter screen. I so prefer it. Right, should we just sell all of this meat that we can't actually consume then? Jewellery, I'll keep the short sword, thanks. We'll keep a couple of daggers. Quarterstaff can go. Wheel of cheese and sausage. What magic items do you have in your possession, sir? Dragon's Grasp, uncommon magic weapon. 1d6 -1 slashing plus 1d4 slashing conditional. Burning targets, interesting. Rain Dancer, create water. Amulet of Elemental Torment. When the wearer stands in certain surfaces such as fire and casts a spell that deals damage, the target also suffers the surface effects. Some +1 armor would also be nice, but for right now, we're selling 188's worth of stuff.
I won't leave them behind.
I don't know if we want to keep this spear. We might be able to equip it with our bard now that we have martial weapons. Oh, great. Well, I think that is another potentially known crash where anytime that you try and sell anything, the game crashes. So it looks like we might not be doing some trading for some time, but with that, that seems as efficient a crash as any to end on for the day. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.